Welcome to the mayhem, my fellow Cannabians. I am Weeder McGrowin, and this is 420 News, brought to you exclusively on US Weed Channel and USWC Rocks Radio. You won't believe our top stories tonight. Tonight, we turn our attention to Thailand, where the journey of marijuana legalization is more twisted than a pretzel at a stoner's snack table. Following an audacious move last year to decriminalize cannabis, the Thai government realized their policies were as clear as bong water. It's been quite the chaotic adventure, sprinkled with enough confusion and controversy to make even a seasoned diplomat scratch their head, or their pipe. Thai citizens have been celebrating, but it looks like the government's still working out if they opened the gates of enlightenment, or just the door to a very smoky room. Critics are worried about public health and safety, forcing lawmakers to backpedal faster than a teenager at a surprise parent-teacher conference. In a country famous for its street markets, it seems the wares have gone from spices to spliffs. One can only hope Thailand's bureaucracy doesn't send their regulations into higher orbit. Who knew the journey to legalization would be a trip all its own? Hold on to your munchies, folks, because Cali Kosher is rolling out something deliciously convenient. They've announced the relaunch of their cannabis delivery services in local communities. That's right, now your favorite strains can zip right to your door faster than a pizza from that dodgy joint on the corner. But let's be cynical for a moment. Is this a service to the community, or just another way to keep us all couch-locked and blissfully unaware of our diminishing bank balances? Whether you're in need of relaxation or inspiration, Cali Kosher is here to please. It seems we're living in an age where dinner, a show, and enlightenment can all be delivered. Truly, we are #blessed. Today, we dive into the thrilling world of bureaucratic red tape with Hirsh Jain, no relation to Mary, but a potent voice nonetheless in the cannabis realm. Jain sat down with Cannabis Industry Journal to discuss the ever-buzzing business of cannabis rescheduling, interstate commerce, and the inevitable tidal wave of market growth. Now, rescheduling cannabis is like moving your stash from a sock drawer to a bank vault. It certainly feels more secure, yet somehow riskier all the same. The hope is that this rescheduling could finally release the cannabis market from its current bondage, allowing it to grow faster than a weed, pun fully intended. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The feds are about as quick with this as a stoner climbing a mountain while taking frequent snack breaks. Jain, ever the optimist, assures us that with regulatory changes, we could see a blossoming of interstate commerce that would make the Boston Tea Party look downright average. Stay tuned, folks. If the powers that be ever get moving, we might just witness this industry lighting up brighter than a holiday joint. Up next in the high stakes of high finance, Aurora Cannabis is lighting up the market with some serious backing. Institutional Shareholder Services Inc., a leading independent proxy advisor, has given them the green thumbs up for their 2026 annual general meeting of shareholders. Now, in the cannabis world, getting approval from such an entity is akin to passing the gold rolling papers, a rare seal of credibility. This move might just puff up Aurora's stock more than a bag of edibles at a Munchies Fest. Cynically speaking, isn't it delightful when the corporate world plays nice? Just a friendly reminder, even botanical industries need their fiscal fertilizers. Keep your eyes peeled, as this could blaze a trail for future shareholder support. Well, someone's at it again, like a dog with a bone. Over in Massachusetts, a brave soul thinks legalizing marijuana was a puff too far to the left and is now cheerleading its repeal. Yes, according to her, we'd be better off without the devil's lettuce decorating our lives. Perhaps she's concerned about the way it makes snack chips mysteriously disappear. Now, I'm all for diverse opinions, but this is a real pot stirrer. Oh, the irony of politicians wanting us to regress on progress. You can vote, drive, and pay taxes, but please, keep your herbal remedies under wraps. Speaking of wraps, I wonder how many of her supporters keep their hemp fabrics quietly tucked away. Let's hope their sense of fashion doesn't go up in smoke. The new federal law has left cannabis operators in a fog, splitting the industry in two. Half-time or full-time weed enthusiast. Only your attorney knows for sure. Legal Match reports that businesses are dialing lawyers like pizza joints on a Friday night, asking if they're on the right side of this legal divide. On one hand, lawyers are finally high in demand. On the other, the confusion reigns supreme. It's as if the government took one puff and suddenly had a split personality. Remember, when in doubt, lawyer up, because in this era, your green might get caught in the red tape. Alright mates from down under, let's take a trip to the land of koalas and conundrums. Word is that Australia is contemplating changes to drug driving laws. Advocates are in a tizzy, saying it might leave medicinal cannabis users all boxed in like a kangaroo in a paddock. Now, if you ask me, it seems a bit Sheila to punish folks popping a prescribed plant. Are they going to test for herbal tea consumption next? I mean, at this rate, drivers will need a government-issued guide on when to breathe next. But cheers to those advocates, brave souls in a land of sharks and governmental snafus. Let's hope the lawmakers see the forest for the weed leaves. Hold on to your herbal hats, folks. Rwanda's cabinet just gave the green light to a concession agreement for a high-value therapeutic crops project. In other words, the government is saying, yes please, to a whole new level of healing herbs. Now this strategic move is expected to usher in an era of therapeutic improvement and green economic growth. We're talking about crops that do more than just feed you, they heal you. Imagine kale with a side of chakra balancing. The cynics among us might say this is just a cover to grow the fun lettuce of life, but let's not be too harsh, eh? They might just be sowing the seeds for a brighter, more hempy future. After all, in the plant world, every leaf deserves its day in the sun. Good news from South America's largest nation. Brazil's health regulation agency, Anvisa, has rolled out a brand new rule to redefine the regulations around cannabis products. Now, this is what we call Brazilian wax and regulate. It's a move towards greater access for medical cannabis, and a promising step for patients who have been dreaming of a more herbal treatment plan. While the regulators down in Rio are blazing some new trails, one can only wonder how long they'll take to peel back the whole legal banana. You'd think the country famous for its carnival would be quicker to embrace a little more greenery. Remember folks, where there's smoke, there's regulation, and perhaps a Costa Verde beach waving in the green. Ah, Vancouver, where the air is as crisp as the local snacks. A man with 66 bank cards, $39,000 in cash, and a knack for high finance, if by high you mean something green, led the Royal Canadian Mounted Police to an online drug sales network. Who knew internet banking could yield such high returns? Just when you thought multitasking was being a barista and a DJ, this chap redefines it. It's a classic case of overachieving, or maybe just underthinking. Because if you're carrying that much loot, perhaps subtlety should also be in your wallet. Now it begs the question, were those 66 cards for every day of the month plus change? Here's hoping he had a rewards program. Stay cautious folks, it's all fun and games until the RCMP are sharpening the Mountie hats. Those are your updates today, my puffers and puffettes. Try not to get caught up in the madness. Stay grounded and lifted, and be good humans. Remember to support all things US. Weed channel as we create a voice for Canadians worldwide. Like, love, share, and definitely get the app. This is Weeder McGrowin with 420 News on US Weed channel. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow.